So we're back. We are back with Horizon Zero Dawn, the PermaDeath playthrough. We are on, I believe, part 5. Pretty sure part 5. I didn't keep up with my my notes the other day, so I'm pretty sure it's part 5. If it's not, well then it's not. So we're doing our PermaDeath playthrough. Haven't died yet. We've survived another day. We have a lot to do. As we can tell, we've only dealt with the tip of the game. We have been tasked with a couple of things. We have to go and find the War Chief and the War Party. They left to obviously try and deal with the Shadow Carja that came and massacred all the children, literally the children, the 19-year-olds at the Proving. So we're going to have to go find them. We also have to go and talk to Maria at Mother's Crown to get some more information on how to get over to, I'm assuming, the Carja land. I can't really remember the reason we talked to Maria. But anyways, we were going to head out that way first, but finding Sona's last location is back here. We can get this Tallneck and Devil's Thirst and kind of explore around a little bit. What do we got up here? Oh, that's a bandit camp. Oh, and then we can take care of a bandit camp. So, we're going to double back. We're going to get a little ancient vessel on the way, because I just picked up those maps finally. And then onward we go. So, again, we're going to try our best not to die today. Let's see how we do. Is that nil? Oh, okay, that's nil. We're going the right way? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's just get ourselves to the road.
Look out below!
There we go. And I absolutely love just walking around in these old abandoned sites. Like, again, if they do, well, when they do, because I hope it does come out. Again, it's big controversy about, like, this game is still so new, there's no need. But when they do the remaster, I really hope that there will be more. If they want to make it more Forbidden West-like, I hope that there will be, like, ruins to actually go into in Devil's Thirst. To go and take a look around and explore some more. It'd be really awesome.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we're getting into... Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure we're getting into machine territory. Oh my god. Could you imagine? Jesus. I do miss this whistle in Forbidden West, but it does make the game, like, really, really, really easy. Because there's, like, a freaking... Or are those just grazers? Oh, I thought there was a thunder... Yeah, there is. No, there's not. I thought there's a thunder jaw out here somewhere. Maybe it's just scrappers. I can't remember. Okay, this really sucks. You know why? Because it is like morning at where I live, and the freaking the sun reflection is just like reflecting off of my screen, off of my skin, and it's so freaking bright. So it's kind of hard to see when it's nighttime. But again, another Forbidden West thing that we don't have is, is the ability to skip time. So we just have to deal with it. Won't be forever. It'll just be for the next little bit. Oh, fishy. Alright, here we go. I want to be careful around here because, like, again, we don't want to die. First Amendment virtual. April 29th, 2063. Last week, in one of the biggest synchronized police actions in U.S. history, the homes of more than 700 private citizens were raided, and more than 500 arrests were made for the crime of inciting criminal behavior using private informational processes. If you've been paying attention over the past 9 years, you'll know how to parse the above legal word soup. Those raided are accused of participating in a virtual anti-corporate sovereignty rally. This time at the HoloNet headquarters of Sterling Malkeet. Watching 500 people, many of them bloodied and terrified, hauled from their homes by police SWAT bots is, understandably and rightfully, horrifying to a lot of people. But this is nothing new. As far back as 2054, when the first major arrest of virtual protesters occurred over the occupation of Metallurgic International's holographic customer service center, pundits and courts have engaged in the debate over whether or not the internet constitutes a public space, and is therefore legally required to oblige peaceful assembly. Legislation simply hasn't kept up with the advances of the HoloNet, and that's no accident. It serves the interests of Sterling Malkeet and Metallurgic and their corporate ilk to treat the holoscape not as a public space, but, in the words of Metallurgic-backed Senator Gerard O'Neill, an array of privately owned information processes. So I find this interesting because they're going to be moving forward, I mean, hopefully eventually when, studios stop being losers and start paying their actors and people involved in the shows more money. They'll be doing the Horizon show, which is going to be taking place before Aloy's time, mostly. So I just wonder how far back they're going to go. And I wonder, how much we're going to see. I'm assuming it's going to be very heavy on Elizabeth Sobek. But is it going to be while they're building the program? Or is it going to be... before that, it's hard to gauge how the show is gonna go and how they're gonna incorporate this timeline, Aloy's time with Elizabeth's time. My guess is that it's going to be new characters who are on some kind of mission to retrieve an artifact of the old world, and then the stories in that way are gonna collide because they're gonna have to explore some old ruins and stuff, right? That's how it seems to me. But I could be wrong. But it would be kind of cool. That's kind of the route they took. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, he's going to climb that wall. Is he going to come forward? No. Okay, so we've got Watcher. Okay, and they're up in the building. So they shouldn't be too tricky. Actually, I think I have to take care of them if I want to get onto that Tallneck. So let's see if we can. Oh shoot! There you go. That's how it's done. Alright, so you're getting back into this. We're getting back into the know-how. It's slowly coming back to me. Which is good, because I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks. Okay. So we've got ancient debris somewhere. Oh, is it back there? Ugh! Is it back there?
To the Tallneck's head.
Okay, well, yes, we will do that, but we also have to go and find this debris. That's first. First and foremost, Aloy. No, you can come on. You can get out there. There we go. Where's the debris? There it is. Well, that's not the debris I'm looking for. Okay, well, fine. Let's go get this guy. And let's all remember, we need to take our time for multiple reasons. We can't die. So I can't find myself in a battle that I suddenly can't win. You know what I mean? Just have to be careful. Watchers are little scrubbies and they seem harmless. Until you're just like, you know, in a pack of them. And they're all lunging at you. But the further away we get from the start of the game, like the more nervous I'm gonna get about dying. So we have to just be really cautious here. There's some ancient debris over there. This could be where we need to get that mug. So up we go. Yeah! First ancient vessel! I'm drinking from an ancient vessel myself right now. And this actually, you can't really see it, and I'm gonna have to tell my husband that it's the image is not, he has to put it more around the mug. But it's a, look at this little mug, isn't it cool? It's a 3D printer mug. It's a copy of my husband's, I think it's like what, his original one that he built? No, it's the Rook 3D printer. And he did. So my husband's YouTube channel, which of course I'll put a link to through my YouTube channel, finally has some merchandise to buy. So anyone that goes in who might see this video and think, oh, I want a freaking mug. It's a 16-ounce mug. It's very big. It holds a lot of coffee. If you think that you want a mug with a cool 3D printer on it, you should go in and buy it, but then leave a comment and say that you also want to see a 3D printer schematic in the form of like a Da Vinci old school schematic, because like, come on, those are so cool. And how cool would that be to see a 3D printer Da Vinci schematic style? Put that in the comments so that my husband's like, oh no, everyone wants one. Gamer Mom, you're so right. You were right from the beginning. I should make that one next. I just want to be right. I like being right. Fishy. Okay, so there's those scrappers. There is one that's going to come and check out over here eventually, so let's swim here. And like, yeah, to go underwater would be really cool. There's that one place, and we'll go to it. I think it's... Is it all the way out here, or is it out here? I can't remember. No, I think it's all the way out here. There's a place on the shoreline here, because eventually it's just water out this way. And there's like a whirlpool. And I think, again, it would be so cool. Like, what if there was like a huge underground ruin in that whirlpool to go into? Oh, it'd just be so neat. Okay, anyways. Just ideas. Extra ideas to add into this game. I hope someone from Guerrilla, who works for Guerrilla, sees this, or who works for the company that's going to remaster the game sees this and is like, that's a great idea. All of my good ideas come kind of incoherently, but they're there. In no particular order, but they're there. Is okay. Okay, so there's a scrapper there. Yeah. I know that there is a Thunderjaw and a scrapper, a bunch of scrappers around here, so we just have to be very careful. Slow and steady, and very cautious. Okay, so we got one dead watcher there, another watcher here, and a watcher there. That fox right here? Oh, it is. Sorry, buddy.
Looks good.
Building. We gotta climb up this Tallneck because he will clear the map. So once we get this Tallneck, I'm almost 1000% sure all of this will be cleared for us. All of this. Because I don't think there's another Tallneck up here. So yeah, all of this half of the embrace, like this half of the map will be clear to us, and then we'll be able to see more things. Hide in there, so let's see if there's anywhere around. Oh god, and there's another watcher there. Once he kind of chills for a sec. Boom! There we go. And I know killing these watchers is like total scrub work, but we need the shards.
Nice.
We need the shards.
It's a good hunt.
We need everything we can get. And essentially, oh, you know what I just noticed? Haha, my Baldur's Gate thing is still up there, so let's just pause that. In the rules, I should actually be putting this rule in as well, but I just don't think I'll have enough space. The other kind of unspoken rule here is that if I alert any machines whatsoever, if a question mark appears above that a machine's head, I will have to engage and like fight them for the most part. All right, let's get to the top of this Tallneck.
I should be able to jump onto the Tallneck from here.
But from where exactly? From here? I guess so. And this is where she said. Oh gosh. Alright, here we go. Woo! Oh my.
Alright. Now I just have to reach its head.
Oh yeah! Oh man. Woo! Oof. Okay. Woo! I love climbing Tallnecks. It's the best. And again, look at those stars. Beautiful. Alright, that's over.
Just give me a moment, and I'll be off your back.
As it maps out the area, all the rivers and stuff. It's just so cool.
It notice everything along its path, and sends what it sees to other machines.
Alright, so now, look at that, all clear. Look at all of these things. Yes, so it is over here. Around this area, it's all water beyond here. Like Colorado is essentially like all underwater. And out here, there's a little island. And beyond the island, there's a little whirlpool. And I'm very interested to know why there's a tiny whirlpool there. Like, why do they put things in here that you're just kind of like, not a big deal. It is a big deal. And we must know. We must know the mystery. We must unlock the mystery. Okay, let's rappel down. Whee! The best part is that it electrocutes all the machines. Okay, so now... So the machines will be off my back for a couple of seconds at least.
Save these for the trail.
Okay, so it's morning now. It's definitely time to head off to the next quest here. Didn't die, so that's great. That beautiful morning. Ah! Okay, so that's where Sona was last seen. The War Chief. Oh. Let's climb up here. This looks like it was like a water tower or something. Oof. As far as we can go, kind of looks like it. Let's just do our little appreciation of the, oh, and look at that Tallneck. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, I just love it. Such great scenery. Okay, the one benefit to not playing Forbidden West at the same time is it's, you know, I don't try to glide everywhere and kill myself jumping off of high ledges. So, benefit. Refugee Museum opens. Okay, Climate Refugee Museum opens in London. We're pretty much going to be having that kind of situation here pretty soon. The way that the world is frickin' going to shit. Okay, London, May 8th, 2060. Celebrated poet and environmental activist Diego Abela fought back tears today in a speech delivered on the steps of the newly opened Climate Refugee Memorial Museum in London. See, okay, side note. I really hope that they don't make the show about the clawback era, about the climate crisis and how Elizabeth Sobek came forward to stop it. It would be cool, and don't get me wrong, I would love to see it, but just because of like today's like political climate and how there's so many climate change deniers and everyone says that everything is politicized nowadays, blah 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 blah. If they did a show on that, it would immediately tank with anybody who denies climate change. You know what I mean? Like everyone would be like, oh, they're just trying to politicize the frickin' libs, trying to politicize everything. So again, hopefully it's more about the building of the Horizon Zero Dawn, or I guess of the Zero Dawn protocol, as opposed to the clawback. Although seeing the clawback would be really cool because it's how Elizabeth Sobek really made her name for herself. You know what I mean? So I'm torn if that's what they based the show on. All right, I was 19 in 2033 when the waves rose up and swallowed the Azores, Abela said. The waves swallowed my home. The next decade of my life I would spend behind the walls of the Thamesmead Emergency Relocation Facility, starving at day, freezing at night. And again, this just aligns with how we all treat each other nowadays, because why not be horrible to each other? Contending with scorn, disgust, and abuse from the very people charged to care for me. Yep, it's ticking a lot of boxes. Abela went on to discuss the still controversial police actions of 2038. In the Thamesmead uprising, and it was an uprising, not a riot, as your hollow pages still call it, I saw men and women crushed beneath the jackboot heel of a panicking power structure. Friends, lovers, I saw them die. My experience is not singular. There were a thousand Thamesmeads. We must not allow this dark moment in our species' history to become a shrugging footnote. Second Chance Party UK Prime Minister Sally Boyer was among the first to tour the new museum. Our nation totally needs this. What climate refugees endured was really bad. Was very well spoken. It completely deserves a real space museum so we can literally stand in their remembrance and be aware and create a brighter world than what came before. In contrast, opposition candidate Nigel Cairns-Bailey of the Fair Chance UK party was fiercely critical of the museum and its spokesperson. More than 1 billion persons perished in the Great Die-Off. Thanks to the generosity of the UK, our generosity, Diego Abela was not one of them. If he so hates the fact that we saved his life and gave him shelter for a decade, I suggest he wend his way down to the Thames and jump in. It's never too late to drown. We still got some Donald Trumps in the world, looks like. Okay.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about.
Okay. Now, is there a way to climb this? Because if we can climb it, I want to climb it. There we go.
The War Chief stopped here. So where did she go next? Dressings for wounds. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Might be a blood trail I could follow. They must have taken a moment to rest. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. Arrow shards. Braves were crafting ammunition here.
Yeah, so here's the crummy part, is the war party was put together just so quickly, so there was like really no preparation, like understandably so, like something very traumatic has just happened to the tribe.
That old bow has seen a lot of action.
So the war party gathers to go after the killers, and then they get ambushed, in a clearing, like, and get decimated. So, like, half of the war party is gone, essentially. I think almost more than half. And they still have to keep going.
No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses.
Alright. There is a track for us to follow, so off we go. People get annoyed about the tracking in Zero Dawn because they're like, oh, it's too easy. But, like, I mean, I really like it. Because, like, you know, there's a reason you have the focus. You know what I mean?
Tracks. Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
Like, when you live in a post-apocalyptic tribal society, you take any advantage you can get. Whee! Oh, we got corrupted watchers. Oh, shoot. And they're very close to me. Oh, God. Okay, we got fire arrows. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm not worried. Is it just the two? I think it's just the two. I can't notch any more yet. That's okay. Do I have any traps that can help me out here? No, but I have anti-corruption, which we are going to take right now. We're going to take care of these two suckers. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, did we see that guy? Corruption be gone. So let's go take a second to just go admire this tiny little mountain creek. Eee! I love it. Oh. Just makes me want to go camping again. Back to the mountains I go. Fire Bellowback site. Are there fire Bellowbacks here? Oh, yes, there are. Those big suckers. So fire Bellowbacks are pretty intense. They will shoot fire at you at a very long distance. And they'll charge you, they'll ram you.
It'll be daybreak soon.
Whee! Oof. Alright, here we go.
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
So we just want to check around for anything. Let's watch her up here so we can go and get the parts. It's just a few shards, but still. We can just appreciate again this beautiful scenery. Like, oh my god, so lovely. I'll gather up a few resources first. We have to be very heavy with the wildlife hunting at the beginning of the game because we need the crafting materials. So we can increase our carry capacity for ammunition and outfits and all that kind of stuff, and weapons. Okay. I got that turkey. Where'd it go? Excuse me. I totally killed a turkey up here. Are you not going to acknowledge that? Because he was so far away. How rude. Ah! Ow. Well, anyways. Just appreciate this for 1 second. So much about this game I need to appreciate being up in the mountains. So beautiful. The sun just peeking over. So nice. Okay. Have we appreciated long enough? Good. Alright, let's go check out the sawtooth. So this is the turkey. Nope. Just a rock. I got a rod. What's this? Shot him in the butt.
Can't be too prepared.
Okay, let's go inspect that sawtooth. Not before. Caster. Yeah. Oh, and I have 3 skill points now. Was I saving them for anything in particular? Ooh, that's a useful one. Mounted pickup. Critical hit deals more damage. Very useful. Again, very useful. Also very useful. Gosh darn. Okay. Okay, I want this one. Because we're going to be using a mount as much as we can. We don't want to double the amount of anything that we get at the moment because we have too much stuff as it is already, and we will fill up our resource pouch too quickly. So we will pick the low profile and go from there. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about this guy. Ugh! Sona!
You're lucky I happened by. 1 heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow. The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it. Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack.
Oh,
The
this
enemy
fight.
and their demonic machines outnumber us. But we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Okay, so now before we get into this, I'm gonna take a very quick little break. Just go get some more coffee. It's coffee time. So I'll be right back. All right. Okay, so trying to get this guy in the head. But we want to wait until those machines are gone, turned around. That scrapper especially. So we have to be as stealth as we can to get through this first little bit. Oh, but there's also this guy. Okay. So this guy first. Shit. Okay, well that's as stealth as we get. Darn. Okay. We're still good. Get our fire arrows out. We want to find. Oh, here we go.
The shadow will reach you wherever you go. Flank them! I see him.
guy's just standing there. It's like it's totally fine. Oh. Come now.
You can't evade the shadow.
You know what? I'm not appreciating this.
You cannot run from righteousness.
Oh, yes, I can. Bring it on, girl. Come on. Just go up. Take care of business right now.
This
There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Not as stealthy as I like to be, but that's okay.
Not bad.
So we're gonna raid the camp here and get all the supplies that we can. As we can see, there is a lot to get.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Varl, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
Ah, Sona, she's just the best. I love her. Mother. Oh.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed a dozen men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win.
Ah, I just want to get up there.
I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Okay. So we'll gather the rest of the resources that are here. So now we'll have to head all the way north to the Red Echoes to take the fight now out to here to deal with Devil's Grief. And there will be a few little camps along the way that we'll have to destroy. But because we're very close now to the bandit camp and Nil, we can take care of that business as well, getting to Mother's Crown. So we'll do those first. And I doubt that we'll get to Red Echoes today. But I mean, you never know. We'll see. But first things first. We need to get all of the things. So up out of here we go. In. I need to stock up on our medicinal plants again.
I'll find a use for you.
Okay. So scoot down. Whee! But we will go around this bandit camp. Go and talk to Nil first. Okay, so... Oh, and there's flowers and Banuk things up here, but we'll take care of those after the bandit camp for sure. Yeah, so right here is where the fork in the road is where we'll diverge here and split off. Again, we want to be really into hunting because there are things that we are going to have to craft. So we want bones and skins.
Nutritious.
There's the camp. Head down this way.
Trees are thick. Hard to line up a shot.
And let's just make sure that there's no bandits out here just, you know, walking around, waiting to stab me in the head. Okay, we've got a vantage point somewhere. I think it's on like a rock. I feel like it's the rock I literally just passed, but I could be wrong. Oh no, it's that one. Okay. Again though, like, let's just be sure that no bandits come out this way. It's a grazer, but that's okay.
Here, I can look into the past with my focus.
Mapaka's shitstorm tour, day 3. I was 13. I broke in and vandalized this place. Me and that kid, I think his name was Star. It was my first arrest. A real banner day for the Mahdi family. What a messed up kid I was.
The Explorer Museum. So if we go into the notebook, doesn't really tell you about like, oh, holy. Okay, hang on. Text. Hi Ma. Like me, Star was a problem kid, but he wasn't really smart enough to get into trouble on his own. I didn't tell him my real motivations, just made breaking into the museum and vandalizing it sound like a fun thing to do high on Duster. I was only 13, but my combined interest in tech and drugs had already acquainted me with the basics of hacking security systems. I used a jammer to bypass a window alarm, and then I got to work. I toppled hollow exhibits, smashed dioramas, yanked display panels off of the walls, and smashed those too. I forgot all about Star until he yelped about flying glass. He was just standing there, holding his cheek, staring at me with big, scared eyes, whining about how this was crazy and I was going to get us arrested. He was right about the arrest. Getting caught was part of my plan, but wrong about the crazy. My one-boy orgy of destruction wasn't some kind of drug-soaked psychotic frenzy. It was a calculated attack. Not on the museum, on Wyatt. You'd started dating Wyatt a few weeks before, and I didn't like him. I wanted him gone. When you had him over for dinner, one of the many boring things he droned on about was how he served on the board of the museum and oversaw its technology purchases. Anyway, as I was saying, Star was right to think we were going to get arrested. It went down quick. Star began screaming about how he was burning all over, and the next thing I knew, I was face down in the mound of expanding foam. The police bots never even warned us. Compared to Star, I got off easy. I've never been on the business end of a microwave gun, but they say it hurts like hell. I was still picking bits of that foam out of my hair a week later, though. Fines and damages came to 18 months of basic income, so it wasn't just shame that my actions brought down on the family, but a financial catastrophe too, which is why the plan backfired. I didn't push Wyatt away. I handed him a golden opportunity. He stepped in and paid the bill, and it was only another month or two before you got engaged. It's weird, but lately I've been dreaming about that night. I keep seeing that first projector I toppled, watching that hologram of a pioneer woman slew sideways and spin to the floor like a bowling pin as the emitter crashed over. A zap and a flicker and she was gone. History shorting out, kind of like now. I wonder if anyone will survive to build museums about us. Okay. So Nill's gonna be over here. Wait. need the flag on anymore. I don't need the marker. Okay, Mr. Nil. Is that him? No, that's a boar. That's a pig. There he is.
Varl spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye out around here.
Excellent. We got the next cup. Drone hop. I wonder if it was like IHOP, but drones delivered your pancakes instead of people. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. And call me Nil. Look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats under them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Bandits. Why have they come here?
The Nora are in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport slip right through. My partner and I shadowed these scum for days. Good tracker, but he went on ahead without me. We talked about this kind of behavior. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring. Say, how about you and I work together? Kill them all.
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Who are
Trust
you?
is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow, concern about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear from
Let's do it.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
me. And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Save screaming a while. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
Alright. Shouldn't be too difficult. This is a pretty simple
That's
bandit
the
camp.
alarm. Let them sound it and more will come running. It's a gift. And if you're the heroic kind who needs a little extra, there's the captives.
If you want to be extra, Aloy, there's the captives. Okay. So we're going to mark a few on our focus here. He has a trail to follow. There is a guy up here that we can get. Let's head down here first. Okay. The other guy also has a trail to follow, but he goes around the other way. This guy, I'm pretty sure, sticks around there and doesn't go anywhere. So, let me get this first guy. And turn around. Okay. How far up does he go? Does he? No, he stays there. Okay. So we're gonna get this other guy first. Neil, get out of my way. If you kill the bandits and you keep them in the tall grass, I do believe they're hidden and you can't. They won't see the bandits. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. So we just want to wait until he's within earshot, and then we're going to... Shoot. Darn it.
What was that?
Darn it.
Not sure what that was.
push you in that way.
Who went down? A corpse.
Okay, and again, we're okay if they're like alerted. We just need to make sure that they don't go in the red.
You're giving up.
Too blasted jumpy.
You might have trouble.
Oh, this person is going to eventually come this way. Okay, excellent. Don't see that other dude though, okay? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see anything. That's the person I'm
A man in the brush.
worried about.
Bloody. Thought to myself, John.
Still sniffing around.
Dead. Now what?
So again, people will be alerted, but we might be able to get this guy. Maybe. So we don't want that archer to see us. So we'll just wait there.
Off you go.
Okay.
Must be getting senile.
Okay, so she's good now. Now let's see if we can... I know. Shoot! Come on, man.
Heard something. Found it!
Still good. Still good. We just don't want them alerting that signal. The signal is what we want to refrain. There we go.
I'm not here. I see the alarm. Hope I don't hear it too.
It's like literally right there. We'll get it. Don't worry. Should have left some traps in our wake as well, but you know, what are you gonna do?
That's right.
Stay
No one
sharp
here.
and yelp if you need to.
There we go. Okay. Things were getting dicey, but we managed. We managed. Okay. Okay. Is there anything up here? Nope. Okay. Alright, into the camp we go.
I can feel the ground softening up.
Now we're gonna destroy this.
That puts it out of action.
Now we can't do anything there. Oh, it's hard to see. Come on. She'll hopefully see a dead body and come a-running.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, you are.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
And find them.
Come on, walk into my trap. You know you want to. Okay, can I disarm traps now? I don't think I can. Oh!
I'm gonna shatter you!
Bandits imprisoned these people.
Signals broke. Can't call reinforcements.
That's right, you can't. Oh, you bastards. Oh, come at me, bro.
What? No!
Wanna play? Here's your invitation.
Oh, come on, girl.
You'll feel this one.
that? There's Nil, by the way.
Got another shot.
Oh, is that Nil?
This one will hurt.
Nil, why are you so terrible? Come on, girl. Sorry, buddy. Just walk it off.
She's going up. That's one.
This is like what, one more? Maybe?
Search is off. Fight's on. Her.
There we go. Ugh. Perfect. I'm a little sad that trap now just kind of like hangs out there for anyone to
Seeker,
set off.
may I speak with you?
I mean, I guess.
I'm honored. All-Mother be praised.
Are you all right? Is there something you need?
Yes. My friends and I watched you clear the bandits out of this camp. We're glad. They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing. We're outcasts, not braves. Almost defenseless.
Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered the sacred lands for years. As for me, the village I grew up in was burned in the Red Raids. I'm ashamed I wasn't there to protect them, but I was an outcast long before the Carja came.
How did you all come to be here together?
You wonder how we speak to each other when the law forbids it. But what hope do we have here, outside the embrace, alone?
I wasn't judging you. I was an outcast once.
Forgive me. You're right to ask. I convinced them to speak. I told them we were only sentenced to be outcast, not to die out here.
An intelligent approach. How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool. I refused to do what I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead. I argued with my family every step, picked fights with other braves. One day, such a fight grew fierce. I got a lucky hit, an unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me. I deserved to be an outcast.
You seem different from the person you describe.
I hope to be. We are all outcasts, but we need to stay together to survive. This camp we once hated could serve us well now. Would you let us stay here, even if it flies in the face of the matriarch's laws?
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us. Thank you.
Now, again, another thing that the remake could make use of is these camps. Eventually, the spikes being taken down, everything being cleaned up as the game progresses, and you can see, you know, outcasts just cleaning the place up and making a home out of it. Like, you'll come back here after, you know, assumedly like weeks you know, since saving this camp, and it will still look like this. And I'm just like, that's not how it would be. They would definitely, like, you know, fix it up. But in my opinion, that's something that they would do. So, again, whichever studio picks up this game to remaster, that's the remaster we need with extra stuff. It's just those little attentions to detail. We don't need fast travel packs because we will not be fast traveling. Okay. Now, before we start going into the blues, we got to buy all the greens. So we will take the warbow. Sharp shot. I wish I had had it for the bandit camp, but that's okay. Alright, now we got all those to play around with before we move into the blues. Oh, whoops. And you have a treasure box. Let's take that. Free sample box. Thank you. Okay, so now we'll go in here. We're going to look at our treasure boxes. We're going to raid this camp, and then we'll come back to this merchant and sell whatever doesn't fit. Like all the potions we're going to have here in a second. Go. It's my rock. Okay. Now there's a bunch of stuff in this ruin, so we will find our little sneaky way in. Just this way. And we will collect all of the things. There will be a lot. And then, like I say, like a lot of stuff to sell, so just bear with me as we raid this camp quickly. Oh yeah. Okay. Sleeping rolls. Okay, there's nothing up here. Got some ancient debris out here. That usually has some shinies to sell. Yeah. Okay. Campfire. And like, oh, a training dummy. Oh. Oh, can we go smashy smashy it? Where's the training dummy? There he is.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Go. Okay, the only thing left I think is that one bandit. There's a watcher. Maybe I got the bandit. Maybe I did loot his corpse. No, he's right there. Okay. Well, we'll go to that bandit sniper here. Let's see. Whoop. Desert glass. Desert glass is going to be so important in the DLC because you need a lot of it. Slag shine glass and desert glass, I believe, to buy the outfits. So don't sell them. Trust me, don't sell them. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go back and just sell the rest of our stuff here. Okay, polished charms. Get rid of those. Don't need machine cores in Horizon Zero Dawn. Another thing I keep forgetting about because they are so flippin' important in Forbidden West. Okay. Oh, look at that. And we're rich. I mean, we can buy an outfit at this point if we want to. Let's go with the Nora Protector. New outfit. We'll say it was my reward. They were like, hey, we saw you took some arrows. Why don't you have this sweet armor? Okay, if I must. If I must. Okay, so let's go talk to Nil.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath. Then let it out.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I would only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you, and the way you hold your bow.
I said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. So I make opportunities to find it. It's like coming home.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
They don't get that look in their eyes.
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives, so they have to die that way too.
So you hunt them down to help others?
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore. Life's too short and the thrill of death too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a fight, and no one cares if you kill them.
It's for the greater good.
I guess you're doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
I'm doing what I love. And what could be wrong with that?
We're done here.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't let that
too true.
Set in, would you? I'm sure we'll meet again.
Maybe, if it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, we'll know it while.
Oh, Nil. Such an enigma. Alright. So now we're going to head up towards Secret at the Gates, continue on with the main quest here, and meet Maria at Mother's Crown. We will double back a bit to go and get these for sure. We'll leave these for the next time we pass through. Once we do Mother's Crown, I know we'll get notified of the cauldron. And I think what Maria will just say is like, yeah, the gates are closed. You can't open them until you clear some corrupted zones. So that will be kind of what we take care of next week.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
I'm very happy. I'm starting to get much more reacquainted with the controls. Things are looking good, feeling good. Oh, I'm like, why is it telling me it's like 900 feet away? That's why. Let's just switch the quest so that I don't get all discombobulated here. Alright, so we gotta get over there. Some wet shoes. Go. Oh. We've got striders we can override. Boom. I don't know how anyone can, like, attack anything on a strider. I cannot. For the life of me. Can the strider come this far? We'll put the machine right here. We just don't want it to be in the way of anyone else, right? There we go. You stay there, buddy.
Mother's crown. This must be Mother's crown. So I should be around here somewhere to be saved.
Okay, so we got lots of people to talk to up here. We'll pick up a couple of side quests.
So many wounded.
My own
Drive's been hit hard.
Should have got out of there quick.
Yeah, there's a lot of wounded.
Seeker, may All Mother be with you.
What happened to you, Hunter? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
A cauldron? What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the Embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside. I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is that you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one. But not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine. You're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts, built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
They say she fought bravely.
Here she is.
Surely the Carja
They made
faithless will
her a
not turn on us
seeker.
again.
Come here, girl. Let's have a look at
Some
you.
things are beyond our ken.
The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Carja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Carja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is, the Carja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
Oh, don't worry.
So I'll find this Carja fort to the west? And beyond that, Meridian?
Yes, the Carja call the place Day Tower. It's not far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now. I was born there.
What happened to it?
The war. The Carja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. I got away, others weren't so lucky. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sundom and our sacred land.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind
Or
it and put a
Aloy.
stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight. And pray to the goddess.
And again, it's like, don't you think that the higher power would want you to, like, help yourself? Like, come on now. Come on now.
Mother's Crown guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course, but in the valley beyond. Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in the valley, and Nora can trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious, visit Hunter's Gathering. It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about Meridian. So you're in charge of the defenses here?
Mother's Crown defends itself. During the war, it survived 15 assaults, broke 3 invasions. We will endure.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts has a way of getting people killed.
You wouldn't know this, but I won the proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a shortcut. I barely made it, crossed the finish line with a broken ankle.
This isn't the proving, Maria. This is real.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's Crown? It was the boon I requested. My prize for winning. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it has to, I'm willing.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
On my knife.
I really want there to be way more Nora in the third game, because we meet so many interesting ones.
The Carja border is sealed. There was a time I would have called that a good thing. Not now.
You're the Seeker. The one who was an outcast. My hunting party. My party has... You fought the killers, didn't you? The ones that attacked in the Proving. You saved many lives.
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you... How far did you follow the killers?
What are you getting at? Are you worried your hunting party has been killed?
There are worse things than being killed.
What's worse than being killed?
I'm not like you. I can't live as an outcast. I'm afraid... My friends went into the ruins. I can't go there, or I will be cast out. But I can't abandon them either.
What was your hunting party doing?
After the Proving, we were so angry. We wanted to strike back. And those corrupted machines left tracks we could follow. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all our burning hatred. But in the dark and chaos, I couldn't see everything. They stampeded, and then I was alone. I ran back here, but my party is...
Your party is...
gone.
Tell me what you want. Speak plainly.
Find my friends. We were so eager to fight the corrupted machines, we didn't realize we'd reached the edge of the ruins. You're a seeker. You can enter Devil's Thirst without judgment. But please, have pity on us. Don't tell anyone we were there.
You have nothing to worry about on that end, trust me. I'll see what I can do about your friends.
Okay. We have one more question mark to pick up here, or exclamation point, I should say. And there will be some more chests. There's one here, supply crate. Let's be sure that we get everything. We need every advantage to stay alive.
Bite out here.
So I like doing the quick little side quests as quickly as possible. I like doing them first before I head off to the main quest because they're usually just quick little side treks.
Brave! Mother's crown could make use of your bow.
Me?
Well, you are a brave, aren't you? We need boar skins. Our Stitcher works his hands raw repairing cloaks and armor. There's good boar hunting to the east, past the falls. But there's a machine out there now. When I saw it, I dropped the hunt, ran for cover, knocked an arrow, but then I...
No shame in living to fight another day.
No, it's... my ring had come loose. That was my luck in the wild. My mother's prized from a machine's jaws long past.
You put that much trust in a ring?
After all that's happened, I need luck as much as the tribe needs those skins.
I'll see what I can find.
If you can help, you have my thanks. I'll be at the campfire when you come by again.
I said I'd meet Varl and Sona near Red Echoes.
It's spreading.
Oh, it's you. The outcast turned seeker. I've heard you're good with bow and spear. Some even say you're the best.
I think I hear a challenge in there somewhere, and I'm not interested. I have more important things to do.
Oh, I see. The seeker doesn't have time for us lesser Nora. Too busy hunting machines and marauders. Well, I can't claim to have faced the corrupted or danced with demons, but I have earned a few sons at the hunting grounds at Valleymeet. Have you? Or maybe your seeking hasn't taken you that far.
You went to a hunting grounds in Valleymeet. Is that even in the Sacred Lands?
Depends on who you ask. It used to be ours, but since the Red Raids ended, the border is a bit unclear. Most Nora don't go there, but the matriarchs won't cast anyone out for heading that way. As for the hunting grounds, the keeper's a Carja. He can't refuse anyone the trials, but don't come on too strong. He's so afraid of the Nora, he might jump out of his skin.
How did you win those sons?
I took down machines with 3 different types of arrows: freeze, shock, and fire. If you aim to take a trial, you'd better come equipped. But I'm sure a seeker is always prepared, right?
Do you try to provoke everyone you talk to?
Only seekers with red hair and big reputations.
And how often do they come around?
You're the first I've seen today. If your seeking takes you to the hunting grounds, see if you can earn a blazing sun. If you do, you'll know you beat me.
Consider it done.
Machines like that. Corruption hanging on.
Alright. No one shoot Aloy. She must destroy these training dummies. Haha. Okay, get out of the way. They just keep shooting arrows. They don't even care. Okay, so we have picked up a ton of quests. We should be able to see them all now. So find the missing braves in Devil's Thirst. That will be the one that we do next. because it's kind of like, in my opinion, it would be like time sensitive, and it takes us back to this area. So we can get these collectibles, pop up and get these. That takes us down to gathering the boar skins and finding the ring, in which case then we can come back and turn that in and visit the merchant for anything else we may need. So that does it, I think, for today. Let's make sure that's everything here. Oh, we have to find Salai. She's here, right? Is she not? Yes, she's here. Let's talk to Salai first. She's always hiding.
Are you Salai? Jan said your niece may have come through here. Nakoa.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Please, I only want to help. I'm a seeker headed north. Jan wanted me to help find her. Anything you tell me stays between us.
I gave her supplies for the journey. She was headed for Day Tower looking for Zaid. Nothing I could say would stop her.
Is there anything you can tell me about Day Tower?
It's a Carja fort, right at the border. Bastards used to gather Nora captives there, so they could ship them to Meridian for slaughter. I told Nakoa not to go. What's a lone Nora gonna do there? But she wouldn't listen. All she can think about is finding Zaid.
What do you know of Zaid?
He's a rabid animal, a murderer. The worst of the Red Raiders. Killed my brother while poor Nakoa watched from the shadows. Even as I begged her not to go, part of me wanted her to. I need him dead as much as she does. You can't imagine what it's like. He mutilated my brother. And yet he walks free among the Carja.
I understand. Better than you think.
Alright.
I'll look for Nakoa when I reach Day Tower.
I'm not sure you can reach it. I've heard they closed the gates because of this corruption among the machines. But Maria might know more. Just don't mention why you're asking.
I won't. I promise.
Okay, now we've talked to everybody. Okay. So, Nakoa, remember, is that Nora, whose father was killed by Zaid during the Red Raids, and, like, yeah, she's, like, super scarred from it. She forced herself to watch.
Well, I hope you're looking to buy. I could use the shards.
I'm heading for the border. You're a trader? What do you know of the Carja tribe, or their capital, Meridian?
I've never left our sacred land, but I've traded with Carja outlanders from time to time. Too fancy for their own good, if you ask me.
They're so
As
fancy.
for Meridian,
Fancy pants.
it's all they talk about. A city built atop a mesa, with soaring towers, high as mountains.
How did the Carja ever come to build such marvels?
Slave labor. But their new king has forbidden slavery. I guess he cares more about justice than new construction, huh? See anything you like? Sure you do.
Alright. So let's take our sample box. The Sickness Eater one is great for when we go do corruption stuff, so we will pick that up right now. And I'm also going to take the Survivor one. So it's just nice all around to protect against, the elements. We won't pick these up yet. We will pick those up once we have dealt with all of these quests. Every new weapon typically comes with that little training side quest.
Well, I'll be off. I hope business picks up.
Thanks. Me too.
Next time, I'll remember what the matriarchs decree.
Okay, so we got all this new stuff. Let's just quickly modify some weapons and armor. So we got a rope caster. Sling. This is a blast sling, so we definitely want it to do some extra damage. Warbow will do shock, which is very useful. Now this one's annoying because it also does that freeze damage, which, I mean, like, it's useless for this weapon, but actually, oh, we can't undo them yet. We can't remove coils quite yet. That's okay. It's a damage coil for the Rattler, but I'd rather not use it. I'd rather use it on something else. Although I'm probably not going to use these bows. So I'm not going to use it then. Fine. Okay. Modification satchel. Let's do that. Everything. Let's go into our outfits. So Protector is strictly melee, which is great. So we're just going to add to it. And the Survivor. Again, it's an all-around. It's too bad I don't have more, but I'll just resist fire with that sucker. Didn't I buy the corruption one? Not Protector. I thought I bought the corruption one.
And whatever cursed tribe they come from.
Am I crazy?
Well, I see anything?
No Protector. The new Sickness Eater. Right? I have it. Okay.
Well, I'll be...
Thanks.
So where is it? Am I insane? Probably. Okay, it's there. Oh, it doesn't have a modification slot. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Okay. Fine then. That's fine. Last but not least, open up that treasure box. Okay. We have lots of capacity to carry stuff. We have new armor. We've got some modified weapons. We have tons of quests to get through in the next playthrough. But for now, this will be the end of this video, I guess. This stream, this video, and we'll pick it back up again next week. Next week, yes, next Sunday. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. If you want to come in for the live stream every Sunday around 10 o'clock in the morning, we will be trying to be here for new videos and continuing on our way to save the world with Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. So that will do it for today. That's it.